Hey guys, it's S.H.I.E.L.D back here again with another one of my Season 1 Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. recaps and reviews. Today we're going to be recapping and reviewing episode number 8, The Well, which is the uh, highly advertised Thor the Dark World crossover. But it's not really actually connected to Thor the Dark World in a big way. It's just S.H.I.E.L.D. cleaning up after that whole mess in Greenwich, around that area in Thor the Dark World. If you want to see me talk about those events, you have to watch my Thor the Dark World review, which will be coming out sometime soon, maybe tomorrow. Uh, I don't know when exactly, it just depends. Anyway, I just wanted to say there are spoilers in this review. So if you have not seen this episode yet, please click away now. Or forever hold your peace because this is gonna get crazy. Yeah, let's get down to the review. So anyway, after the that whole event in Greenwich and Thor: The Dark World, they're cleaning up just cleaning up, trying to see if there's any Norse or no, not Norse, but Asgardian or alien technology that could threaten the world. Then the and we find out about the Berserker staff, which some Norse paganist guy got the first piece of. It's a three-part thing, and they're scattered in different places. Basically, a paganist hate group. Paganists, they think they're gods. They stole the first part in the woods. They cut out a tree, and they took out. Basically, got this um, to investigate this the staff that they found. The S.H.I.E.L.D. team investigates. They go to a Dr. Elliot Randolph where they find out it is the Berserker staff. He's played by Peter Nicole, who was the villain, who played the villain in Ghostbusters 2. Nice callback. Um, but yeah, so he's in Spain. He's a professor here on Earth. Dr. Elliot Randolph, or on in this Earth. Um, but basically, they go to him to find out. Uh, basically, and Thor's off. They can't get help from Thor. Basically, Elliot Randolph. They go to find the second piece of the staff. Um, and they learn about the whole event surrounding it. They go to find the second half. Grant Ward and Sky do. Ward encounters Elliot Randolph. Elliot in the church that they found it in. He touches the staff. I just wanted to say this is a Ward-centric episode of out of all the characters. It's focused on him, and the title, "The Well," refers um, to the event. Basically, the basics of the Berserker staff was it is an army. Like it causes you to cause it takes out fear or traumatic experiences, and rage comes out of it. It's a rage staff basically that will uncontrollable rage, and the holder will have a super strength. So Ward relives his traumatic childhood experience with his brother, involving his older brother that was abusive. And well, that's what the title refers to. If we remember, we know his family history wasn't good. So his older brother told him not to help out his younger brother who'd fallen in a well, and basically uh, he helped him, but it was a traumatic experience for Grant Ward, and that's whole thing. He's he just goes crazy. He becomes paranoid and aggressive, and with his strength, um, and then following getting this clues, the second staff gets stolen by that pagan estate group. Um, in in an attack, they get the second staff. Um, basically, uh, following this, they learn that Randolph is actually an Asgardian who has lived on Earth for centuries. He was the Asgardian berserker who stayed behind, and hid the berserker staff, and basically he was a nobody in Asgard. He didn't know of Thor or anything of the sort. Uh, he and basically um, he hid the resort, and then he gives hints to the S.H.I.E.L.D. team, and they go to Ireland to find the third and final piece. Uh, they have a battle, and Randolph is stabbed in the battle. So Coulson just sticks his hand in, and that's kind of a crazy scene. But then Ward fights off most of them, and we see that whole memory act play out. Um, so we have that whole thing going on, and then we have, uh, and then May takes the thing from him after he encounters that traumatic experience, and just takes it up to all three pieces in hands, and has doesn't have trauma. It's because she thinks about her past action that she did that caused her so much trauma. Basically, she's able to control that, and then so you have that. Basically, they defeat the paganist group. Randolph relocates and offers to introduce him to Thor next time Thor's around, and that's basically the episode. And but there's one more scene, the post-credit scene, in which, okay, let's get to this. Uh, Coulson is dreaming about Tahiti. He's in Tahiti getting a back massage. Then, all of a sudden, he's talking with the masseur, and masseuse, or yeah, it's a masseuse, and basically, um, uh, towards the end of that scene, the thingy, um, the words "Tahiti is a magical place" are repeated. Tahiti is a magical place. So yeah, and Coulson wakes up from a dream. So things are getting pretty serious with the whole Coulson LMD, Coulson how he returned, how he lived, story arc. Things are getting pretty serious with that. Um, and yeah. Uh, anyway, my overall review of the episode, it was a good episode. They handled it much better than I thought they would. Basically, it was less cheesy. Yes, the paganists were cheesy, but what do you expect? that that type of villain type group thingy was kind of cheesy, but they handled it well. Um, I really like the way they handled the normal Asgardian, like the normal Asgardian that decided to stay on Earth because he didn't want to be involved with stuff. He didn't want to be normal. He wanted to travel around the universe, galaxy, whatever. And he stayed on Earth because he fell in love with it. That's a really neat aspect. Grant Ward character development. We now see why he does that. Oh, there was one major thing I forgot. Um, yeah. Um, basically, uh, we in sorry, I forgot to Grant Ward. I forgot to say one thing about Grant Ward. Grant Ward at the end of the episode, before the post-credit scene with Coulson, we find out that uh, that uh, Grant Ward and Melinda May are boyfriend and girlfriend now. So, and it's a big reveal. Basically, drinks after work, and and yes, you know what I mean. Basically, that's a whole nother interesting aspect. It's been implied that Ward and Sky are going to be together, but this came out of nowhere. I guess its response is to the people that thought the characters were boring. Yes, we know that um, Melinda May and Ward haven't got the character development they've needed. But this is Grant Ward's time to shine. Now he has character development. The only other one that we don't have is Melinda May. And next episode is looks like we're gonna be getting it looks and is we're gonna get character development for Melinda May. Overall, I would give this episode a 7 out of 5 out of 10. Good episode, not the best of the series. Handles the crossover. It's not too cheesy, not too tied into the MCU per se. Yes, they're dealing with the events. It's still in the same universe, but it's not like they're dropping Thor references every 5 seconds. Well, they sort of are, but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as you think it would be. Um, but I really enjoyed doing this review and really enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe below. Follow me on Twitter at S.H.I.E.L.D. Subscribe to my backup account, the JRP Returns, and like my Facebook page. This has been S.H.I.E.L.D. for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.